Hi Alexa.
Hi.
Hey.
Ça va?
Ça va très bien, merci. Et toi?
Oui, ça va, mais I've got a cough.
Yeah, but you're in Paris.
Is that what happens when you get to Paris? You're struck by illness? That's not good for the tourist board.
No, you're struck by beauty.
Oh, yeah, of course. I'm having like...
Inspiration.
Yeah. What's that? Is it Stendhal syndrome? When you become ill because something's so overwhelmingly beautiful?
Yeah, Stendhal is about melancholia more than anything.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It's perfect. Of course I'm drawn to that. Perfect.
So, you've been the face of Longchamp for 2 seasons already.
Yes, this is our 3rd one that you can see up on the walls, if you can.
Yes.
So we shot that in the south of France, and it was really beautiful. Marseille.
Mm-hmm. Where? In Marseille, in a special
place? In Le Corbusier, during the Buren exhibition. And it was really, really cool. It was very windy, though. And it was funny because we were on the top of the roof of the building, and there was like chronic wind. And then, that sounds rude, it's not, as in the weather. And my hair was like flipping everywhere, and I was like, stop. The hair. I was like, yeah, it's windy, this is life. But it was good fun.
Yeah, it's a great place.
And there were loads of mirrors, which tended to my narcissistic tendencies. So I constantly just, look at myself.
Yeah, so it was a good shoot for that reason.
Yeah, that was
mirrors.
The main reason. There was a lot of mirrors, a lot of shiny surfaces.
So today we're going to speak about social media.
Okay.
I'm going to show you a few Instagram pictures and ask you that you took.
Okay.
And ask you about them.
Please do.
And then you're going to answer a few questions of fans.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Did you make them up, or did fans really write them in?
No, they really did.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
We did choose them.
Okay.
Because there were a lot of people.
Because on TV shows in the past, we used to have a thing on one of my music shows when bands would come in, and we'd pretend that the questions were from fans, but really they were questions that we were too afraid to ask. So we'd be
really
like,
fun.
From @catdogdoobydoob, says 1977, says, when was the last time you had a shower? And they'd be like, oh, what?
That's a great way to ask horrible questions.
It is, top trick.
So, social networks are very active.
Yes.
Which is your favorite one, the one that you like to use the most?
It really is a split between Twitter and Instagram. This is a very serious answer to this question, but I really love writing and I really love imagery. I think Instagram for how I consume like other people's things. Like I love getting inspiration from other people's Instagrams, and so many people are really good at it. But Twitter is how I get my news. So when people retweet stories, that's more how I like figure out world affairs. So I like that. I like staying in touch with what's going on the planet.
That's the passive way.
Yes.
But as an active...
Oh, same thing. I mean, in terms of like, I love composing the perfect tweet. It's something I really think about. But often I'll do it before, and the horse is already bolted, and then I'll be like, oh no, I should have said this.
Yeah, they're always really fun.
Which I learned the French phrase for the other day.
Which one?
L'escalier something, when you think of something you could have said in the moment, and then it's gone. I'll check my Twitter for that.
Le truc
It's l'esprit d'escalier.
L'esprit d'escalier.
Yeah. But then with Instagram, I really love taking portraits of people, so I always put up my friends and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although I'm a very annoying friend in that respect, because I'll be like, oh, stay there, don't move. And then immediately people act really unnatural. Like they'll look amazing drinking a coffee or something, and they're like, boo-boo. And then I'll say, oh, I've got to get it as a picture. And they're like...
Well, actually, talking about that, friends.
Yes.
I have a few photos from Instagram I want to ask you a few questions about.
Okay.
So, friends, this is a picture that was taken at your birthday.
Are you showing this on the screen?
Yes, you don't have to show it.
It comes
fine.
up?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is of Harley Vera Newton, Poppy de Levine, and Atlanta de Cadenet. Just some classic pals. It was on my birthday. Mm-hmm. And this birthday was really fun because I'm 31, and I bumped into a girl that day who's
31.
Yeah. And she said to me, what are you doing tonight? You should come to my event at the Guggenheim or whatever. And I said, actually, it's my birthday. She said, how old are you? And I went, 31. She went, no one cares. And I was like, okay, that's really mean.
Compared to the Guggenheim.
Of course. So at that point, I had very low expectations on the fun scale for how my evening would progress. But turned out to be one of my best birthdays ever because, like most things in life, it unfolded as a beautiful surprise. and we went and ate really bad Chinese food, and then we went to a secret speakeasy in New York. You know those ones where there's no sign and you go downstairs and suddenly there's like a sort of fake Mumford & Sons band playing or something. And then afterwards we went for my favorite activity, karaoke.
Oh, I love karaoke.
I love it.
Which is your favorite song to sing in karaoke?
I'm trying to branch out because I couldn't stop singing Nelly, Hot in Here.
It is a good one.
It is good, but people are tired of it now. That's how often we go. So I'm trying to move into different territory. I find that the problem is I've got quite a low voice and I can't really break the high notes. So I've tried Taylor Swift, doesn't work. Katy Perry, doesn't work. Rihanna, doesn't work. So I have to sing male songs.
Tonight in Paris you can do Nelly because none of us have heard it yet.
Perfect, thank you.
Yeah, tonight is going to be like your new chance.
That's like dangling a carrot in front of a donkey's face. I'm like...
When we look at your pictures, you have so many friends.
Yeah.
Do you have time to see them all?
Yes. I have time, and also, much like most people in this day and age, I'm kind of glued to my phone, so I'm constantly giggling at the screen, and that's me chatting with pals. But often the friends I have are in a similar position to me in that they're traveling the world. Like, I've probably seen you outside of Paris or London more than I have in this place.
Yeah, well, my goal is to become, one of those girls.
It is. I'm so sorry.
And be singing with you at the karaoke.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm going to put all my chances for tonight.
Yeah, just try. I mean, if you really nail it tonight, I'll consider taking you to Shanghai one day.
That's good.
No, but my pals live a similar life, so we're often in different places. So I'm really grateful to know these girls because we make some quite boring situations always good.
Yeah, which is the whole purpose of life, really.
Exactly.
So I have another picture.
Yeah. I like this game.
Which is someone that you always say that you inspire yourself from.
Jane Birkin.
Yes.
I love her.
Why? Why, and why does she inspire you?
Well, first of all, because she's just beautiful. Mm-hmm. But more than that, because there's plenty of beautiful women that have walked the planet, I get a sense that she has a proper personality and a range of emotion. And there's so many, she's an amazing stylist. Like, she dresses so well, even now, when she wears her tuxedo and no shoes on stage and looks really cool. Mm-hmm. But back then, I just loved that she seemed to epitomize the times. Like, she was kind of at the forefront of that 60s thing, and she'd have the wicker basket and the like really mini skirts. I don't know, I just think she's, she, like any good style icon, has something that you can't explain. So you're always compelled to look at her as if you're trying to figure out what it is that you love. But
what's the secret of that
amazingness?
Yeah.
Whereas some people you look at and you feel like you know how they put something together, or you know what they did that day. With her, she sparks imagination.
And you wrote in your book that she provided you the confidence to dress like a boy and act like a girl.
Yes. Because often it's difficult if you're a woman because there's a constant struggle to express your femininity in different ways and to, I think the older I get, the more at ease I am with the idea that you can be nurturing and you can be loving and you can be sexy and all of these things, but you can also be powerful. And I think I always thought at the beginning of my career when I was on television, I dressed like a boy because I was quite defensive and I wanted to be seen as really tough and da-da-da. But the older that I get, the more I make concessions for the idea that it's okay to embrace a more sensual way of dressing. And I think Jane Birkin epitomizes that fine line perfectly, because even when she was in, a baggy jumper and jeans, she still is alluring and sexy.
Which leads us to my next picture,
yes,
which is Paris and the Parisian woman, which
you know all about.
Which I know all about.
Yeah, you do.
Which I do have ideas about.
Yes.
But is it that thing that you're talking about, that mix of, being powerful and still embracing your femininity?
It's that, but also for me, I think I might romanticize Parisian women, but there's always a sense that they're untouchable in some way. Like, I like that there's kind of they're too cool for things.
No, but my theory is because we don't talk about these kind of things. We don't talk about beauty, about going to the gym, about, you know what I mean?
So you keep
a mystery on all those things.
Yes.
Because it's, I don't want to talk to you about how I did my makeup this morning.
Oh my God, thank God.
No, but yeah, but I think it should be.
I don't want to hear it.
I think it should be. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
I think it's part of the mystery of that thing.
It's difficult because I get interviewed a lot, and so people do want to know those things. But I would love to be able to say, I don't know. But you have to answer.
No, of course,
but
it's nice to give your fans
the other thing.
tricks.
But even the way that the French express themselves is just a very poetic. It's a poetic experience. You know, like you can talk about something concrete or something really tangible, but the way they talk about it is so like, I don't know, it's more romantic. And I think French women are like this. It's the same thing. It's like everything's kind of, it's like you've got a sense of the bigger picture. I feel like I'm more bogged down with what's in front of me and always like, reacting to the situation, whereas maybe you have perspective. And you can be like, but it's like this. Life is like it's a journey and it's tidal waves and sometimes there are little valleys, but ultimately it's a beautiful landscape. Whereas I'd be like, I'm really stressed right now and stuff is happening and I don't know what to do about it. You're like, but relax because life is a journey.
And the dog doesn't bite.
What? See? Always confusing. You mysterious woman, you.
Doing Longchamp, did you feel like coming in this Parisian world, the Parisian woman?
I think we both adopted each other in a mutual way. So hopefully I bring my British
coolness,
isms, and then I also have respect for this as a French house and something that I want to borrow from as well. So maybe we lend each other things. I think it works well alongside each other, but I don't think we've kind of...
And did you...
It's like we're sleeping together, but we're not making babies.
Sounds like your motto in life. So we come to Paris tonight where you're gonna cut the ribbon to open the shop.
I'm cutting the ribbon, which I've always wanted to do. One of my earliest memories is that my dad, this is such a weird memory, but my dad at my primary school made the massive scissors. He made like prop scissors for them to cut a ribbon with, and I remember just thinking it was really cool.
But do you have big scissors for tonight?
I don't know, but I was really jealous of my headmistress because she got to, obviously it was her school, but she got to cut the ribbon and I've never been asked to do that, so I'm really excited. And also, I'm then DJing.
Oh, cool.
So I'm sorry.
Oh, great.
You've seen me
I
DJ.
love, yeah. You know why I love you DJing?
Why?
Because it's exactly the way I like to listen to music. It's like the best rock and roll, the best hip hop.
Yeah.
You do put a little bit too much of like Rihanna and kind of stuff for me. No, for me, but I know, most of people, that's what they want to hear.
I am a people pleaser. And the kids want to hear Rihanna.
I know, and I know you like to boogie on Rihanna. I saw you, yeah.
She's one of my favorite pop stars. I think she's a perfect pop star. Because she is, well, in some ways she might not be the best role model, but I think she is a good one because she's really strong and she's just doing whatever she wants.
She's alive.
She's free.
Yeah. And yeah. So now the questions of your fans, 3 questions.
Okay.
The first one is, which bag do you like the most in the Longchamp collection?
I like the red pliage, which is over there. Because it's a classic structure and a classic shape and it's practical, but also it's kind of bold colour, so it's more of a statement bag.
And what would be your ideal job if you weren't a journalist or in fashion? What would you have done, do you think?
I'd quite like to study. This is so lame. I just made it up.
Peace in the world?
I was just like world peace. No, I'm obsessed with like the fact that we're on the Earth and there's loads of other things out. I'd like to study stars.
It's cool. You're such a cutie.
No, that's like, it's so dorky. I'd like to study stars. No, something that gives you perspective about how small this thing is and how special it is. Oh. You know? People that study stars, they're going to bed thinking, don't worry about the washing powder running out.
Yeah.
Or like little things, because they're like,
Yeah.
there's a
think that's a cliche.
meteor coming towards us. It's inevitable.
What music do you listen to these days? Like, do you have new bands?
Yeah, I've just found, have you heard that guy Friars?
No.
It's such a beautiful song. It's called On Your Own.
Okay.
I just tweeted it the other day, but
Sorry.
it just, the lyrics are really, I really love lyrics. I mean, I love melody as well, but I feel like there's a thing when I play someone a song, I'm always like, did you hear that line? Did you hear that line? And so words really stay with me, but it's like, hello, it's only me. I actually can't remember now, it's too much pressure. That one, and that song, Hot Dreams, by, is it Timber or Timber Timber?
Yeah. Timber.
Yeah, and it says, I want a chance, I want a chance, I want another chance. I can't remember what else it
You're
goes.
so in love with love.
I'm so in love with love, it's insane.
Yeah.
It's horrific.
Too bad.
Too bad I
In
don't
love
have
doesn't
any.
exist.
Oh my God, I have to keep trying.
Yeah.
I'm completely in love with love. What else is there?
No, it's good enough.
I'm a love addict.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is that the end?
Yeah, do you want more?
I always want more. Do you want to have a staring competition?
Oh, yeah.
First one to blink, really?
You know that French game?
No. Which one? The one where you tell me I can't sit anywhere?
No, the one.
It's not possible. That's a cool game.
What is it? No, there is one where you're not allowed to smile.
Oh.
And then if you smile, you
Is
have...
everyone in Paris playing it constantly?
Yeah, everyone.
Okay, here
And
we
then,
go.
and then if you smile, no, you have to hold each other's chin.
Yeah?
And the first one that smiles is being slapped by the other one. But not too strong.
Okay.
I forgot the song.
Well, here we go.
C'est quoi la musique de la chanson de ça? Ah oui, je te tiens. Je te tiens, tu me tiens par la barbichette, le premier de nous deux qui...
That's the
I
end.
believe you made me do that.
Is it the end?
Yeah, and I'll get you tonight back.
Okay, thanks. I look forward to it. Au revoir, everyone. Merci.
Oh, God.
That's cool. Thank you so much.
Merci.
Ideal.